Good morning and welcome to Caretaker's Corner, where we discuss everything that has to do with taking care of your elderly disabled parents, your disabled spouse, your disabled children, and yourself. My name is CJ and I am your guide on this journey. And today, last week, we discussed, I think it was a 2-minute rule. We have discussed making a list and doing the top 5 things on that list. And today, and the caretaker's kit. That was the other one we discussed. And today we're going to discuss just consistency. If you've been implementing those 3 items, which I really hope you have, because it will help out in the long run. At first, it may seem very difficult to get all this done, to remember to do the 2-minute rule, or to remember to make that list at night. And what's going to happen is you're going to continue to think, oh my God, I suck at this, so I'm just going to quit trying. I'll just go back to the way things were. It was hectic, but I'm just going to go back to it. And I'm here to let you know, I've been a caretaker, I've gone over for decades now. And I didn't get there overnight, and I still don't do it correctly. I try to make a list every day. Yesterday, I made a great list. I needed to go to Lowe's and get some stuff to work on the other house. Forgot my notebook. I wrote all the dimensions, had it all drawn out in my notebook. Totally forgot my notebook, went to town. And it's not like I live in town or anything. When I say I live in a rural area, I'm 25 miles from Lowe's. So we were going to town for something else, family related, which we had a great time, by the way. Great time. Take time for your family this time of year. But I totally spaced the list. I usually, when I go to town, I try to make sure to do everything in town at the same time because it is 25 miles away. And I spaced it. So once I'm done with this video, I have to go to Lowe's. So I'm not perfect at it. And I used to do that. I used to beat myself up for it. It's like, okay, I didn't get this done. I should have done it. I know what the rule is. I know that I need to do things that take less than 2 minutes, and sometimes I just don't have the energy. I'm not going to lie to you. There are days where it's like, man, 2 minutes. I could just put these dishes in here and rinse them off real quick and go lay down. And I'll be honest, in the evenings when I come home from work, sometimes that's exactly what I do. If I don't have the energy, I just put all my dishes in there, I rinse them all off, throw some Dawn on them, and then I go to bed and get up, and while I'm making my coffee in the morning, that's when I do the dishes. So I'm not even going to begin to pretend that I am perfect at this. But it's not about perfection. And as a caretaker, we all know this. There is no perfection in being a family caretaker. I know when my in-laws were alive, I was always, because they had a very specific way they liked to live. And it was a little weird for me, I'm not going to lie, but it worked for them. And that's what matters in the end, is that what we implement and what we take from our research and our videos and how we want to live our life is that we do what's best and most convenient for us and for those we're taking care of. And sometimes those do not mesh. I know with Barbara and I did a video about the semicircle, where if you have somebody that is disabled, they will tend to have within arm's length everything they could possibly need for anything. And that creates clutter. It's organized for them, and it's clutter for you, or at least it is for me. And that creates an issue sometimes with Barb and I. I'll go to do something, and stuff will fall down, be knocked over. And if there's one thing that's going to stress me out in this world, that is it. And so, but it's convenient for her. And I have to step back and remember, I am her caretaker. This is her area, and this is what she needs to make it useful for her. That's her showing up for her. So while I suggest things in all these videos, I want to be the first person to tell you, you don't have to do them. Take what will work for you and use it. And if you're not perfect at it in the beginning, do not stress, because nobody is. I don't know anybody that wakes up in the morning and goes, I'm going to implement that 2-minute rule in everything I do today, and successfully does it. I'm just saying, nobody does. I'll be the first, like I said, I'll be the first to say I don't. Okay, so one of the things about these videos during the holiday season is to try and take stress off of you, not to add stress to you. So if you remember, I did a video about spoons. For those that we love that are disabled, they have a certain number of spoons, and once the spoons are spent, they're gone. And that's the same with us as caretakers. We tend to have a lot more spoons, but we still use them up. And once they're used up, we're done for the day, just like they are. They just have fewer spoons to start with. On a quick unrelated note, do you know there is now a device that you can wear that will let other people know that you are out of spoons? It's amazing what they come up with these days. So I want you to remember, just the very thing is just to do what is best for you. Take a little bit of each different device that I've suggested, put it together, and come up with something that's your own. I learned all this stuff from other people, from reading books about how to be more productive, and from other people that I either watch on YouTube or on Reels, or, although I try to stay off of Reels because that's just a time loop. You just start scrolling and you never get out of it. That would be a good suggestion for you too. Don't get on Reels. But as a caretaker, there are just certain things that we have to do in a little bit more timely fashion than people that aren't caretakers. And we just have to do what's best for us. Like for me, when I come home from work, I empty my lunch bag, and there are certain things I go ahead and put in it for the next day. That way, when I get up in the morning, it's more productive for me. For you, when you come home from work, you may be able to just set your lunchbox down, empty it, and wait to refill it in the morning. We all have everything we do a little bit differently. And the idea is that, from all these videos, is that you do it in whatever way is best for you. So, but you consistently do it. So as this holiday season quickly comes at us, I think we're down to 2 weeks before Christmas, and then we have New Year's Eve, and then we're done for a while. But as this time of year approaches and things start getting hectic, don't beat yourself up if you haven't bought all those gifts. Don't beat yourself up if you made your list and forgot it at home. Don't beat yourself up if you still feel like you've got a million things to do. Stop. Breathe. Breathe again. And remember, you're a caretaker. You got this. And you will survive this holiday season. And everything will be better on the other side. Everything will be great while you're at it. And try to remember, I don't care what your religious belief is. I don't care what your personal beliefs are. Holidays are about being able to spend it with your family. And as caretakers, we understand how precious those moments are. So take your time to spend it with your family. Don't fret about whether you cooked everything perfect, you wrapped every gift perfect. The gifts wrapping is going to get torn up and thrown away. The food is going to get eaten, and you're going to miss those minutes that you didn't have with your family. So in this holiday season, as it approaches, remember to take the time to implement what you can implement and to just let the rest of it go. As I used to say, let go and let God. Breathe and take the next step of what you need to do. Spend your time with your family. And as I say that, I'm going to end this video and tell you to have a great week. I hope to see you next week. I know I haven't been posting a lot of extra content this week, and I probably won't be able to the next couple of weeks. All my extra time is working on the other house to get my mom moved in. So that is what I'm doing. And so I'm hoping at the end of the year, by December 30th, I'll have her moved in the house. So after that, I should start being able to post all that extra content again. I really enjoyed doing it, and it's a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoyed it well. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. And if you'll put in the comments anything you want me to discuss next year, I would really appreciate it. Believe it or not, it's not always easy to come up with topics for videos. It just so happens the holidays are so hectic, they basically write themselves. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.